So maybe if you could maybe walk people through a little bit about your a little bit about your scientific process or your scientific approach and how you deploy artificial intelligence or AI, or like how do you decide when to use what? It's because it's such a blanket term, it's such a hot topic right now. People may be thinking, hey, what you're doing is akin to what Meta is doing, right? Or akin to what Google is trying to do, which is like sell more ads or sell more things to the person, right? That they have captured the data about. Like maybe you can walk people through like what does a scientist do? What is the day in the life of Shirin from a scientific perspective?
Yeah. So obviously, I do other things than AI. So what I do is actually to guide a very large team of young researchers. So I myself nowadays do not do any science. I come up with ideas and I mentor and guide graduate students and postdoctoral fellows to do research. So they are sitting now in their offices and doing research while I'm sitting here speaking with you. So my role is to teach, to supervise, to come up with ideas, to write grants. So I have to find money to pay for all this amazingly smart young people that can conduct research. So most of my time goes to writing grants. And what type of questions or what type of unmet needs are we solving right now or addressing? And it is for example, as I told you, in at least in the oncology, we've claimed for a very long time that we offer personalized treatment to each patient, which is not true. When we have a patient coming in, depending on a cancer site, stage of cancer, and so on, we offer a certain treatment. The oncologist follows a protocol, which means that they offer a certain treatment, certain dosage, and so on. So all the patients under this umbrella get the same treatment, um, while every single of this patient is different. So this is an unmet need for me. So every single patient that comes in should be given a specific tailored treatment for that specific patient. And I'm hoping by having this very multimodal data for each of the patients that we have in the future, we will be able to tailor treatments that are very specific for that specific patient. So that is one project. Other projects are, for example, we are working with GI department at the hospital. They have a very long waiting times for colonoscopy, and we are working to triage patients. So based on many clinical inputs, to be able to triage patients to colonoscopy. So those who are not have a very acute disease, they can wait, and those who have a very acute disease, they can be fast forwarded to colonoscopy. So we are helping, for example, with waiting times in this. So triaging patients, we use AI for that. We are helping dermatologists to predict melanoma. We are doing so many different projects. We are helping to segment in radiation oncology, for example, the tumors need to be segmented by radiation oncologists, the organs at risk, and all of them are done manually on patients' CT or MRI images. We are helping to do the segmentation with AI, which becomes automatic. There are many commercial solutions already existing for AI-based segmentation. However, they are not trained on the populations of patients that we have. So some of them, they are actually not doing very well. And in-house model are working much better because they are trained on our own populations. And this again tells you a lot about the diversity of data. For example, right now we just submitted a paper for our pediatric patients. So the segmentation, I don't want to mention any commercial companies, but the commercial solutions that we have now are trained on an adult population. They do not do well on children. So we had to write our own model trained on our own pediatric population. So every single day we have a new question and new problems to solve, and it's very exciting.